Good evening, everyone, and welcome to all participants of this amazing event. Participants from India, other parts of the world, welcome. Participants who will join us via the recording, welcome to you as well. It's an absolute honor for me to conduct this meeting. I'm told that meetings like these are being conducted in different ways, in different formats, in many parts of the world. The Cosmic Global Portal has already opened. Naturally, it opens first in the East, but it has already opened all over the globe. I'm going to divide this meeting into three parts. One is the talk that JadeFire has asked me to give. He's given me points, and I'm going to refer to those points so that I don't miss out on a single one. That will be followed by the channeling, where JadeFire himself will speak about the portal. And then is the meditative exercise in order to create a personal cosmic portal. Never in 2000 years has such an event like this taken place, where the power of creation, truly, the power of cosmic creation is shared with those in embodiment. And that is why I repeat, I am deeply honored to be one of the instruments, one of the messengers through whom this awe-inspiring information comes through. Welcome to you all. You have done so much work on yourself. There has been so much introspection. There has been so much growth, ascension. You have played in your own way your very significant role in bringing our earth energies to a level where humanity can receive this cosmic honor. Do not undermine what you have done and what you are doing and what you shall, I know, continue to do. If the human race had not evolved enough as a collective consciousness, this cosmic event would have been much like other portals that have opened. It would have remained a global event of magnitude, of course, but a global event, and it would not have included the aspect of cosmic creation in living embodiment. You may believe that you have really done nothing. You may not have taught anyone. You may not have shared cosmic wisdom with anyone. You may not even have read or learned as much about cosmic wisdom as you believe your friend or your neighbor has. But if you are here, it is because the universe has recognized the deep work you have done on your own personal space. And do not undermine that. If we do a lot of work on the outside, maybe we heal a lot of people, or we teach a lot of people, or we help a lot of people. But if in the course of that, we forget to work upon ourselves, to work upon unprocessed pain and trauma that is held within, our energies would not emit those energy emissions, those energy vibrations that add to the collective consciousness and help the collective consciousness to reach a certain level of vibration where today you and I can be here attending this event. So JadeFire first starts with explaining what a portal is. And I think this is extremely important because a lot of people in the course of these last few days have really asked me, El, what does a portal really mean? And to be honest, I've not had a very clear answer to give them. And so I'm really glad today JadeFire has started this talk with this, and he's written, it is something extraordinary that exists in space. It does not exist forever. It is created as a part of an energy process. And depending upon where in space such a portal is created and thus opens, it includes higher dimensional energies of that particular area, that unique location in space. This made me aware that portals open not only for human consciousness, not only for the human world, but that it's obvious that cosmic portals open all over space, all over universe, including the different worlds that exist. In our little corner of space where we have Earth, a portal will use those energies and those cosmic informational concepts that are relevant to Earth. So our portal may not in shape, size, or form or content of energy be at all the same as a portal that might open in another corner of space, of the universe. For us, this extraordinary creation, which takes place in space almost by itself, it births itself. A cosmic portal is not created by you and I. This global cosmic portal is going to be the foundation of the portal that you and I shall create on earth for our spaces. But once again, this personal portal that we create now is created from something that we individually possess. And so it uses the foundational energy of the global portal opening for humanity. But your personal portal could be completely different from my personal portal, even though you and I shall not even be aware of this. For the human race, this portal, or any portal that opens, but specifically this one, is an extremely vital portal for one reason. For the first time in our human awareness, not in this embodiment, in our human awareness, a cosmic portal has birthed itself using our collective consciousness, using the consciousness of Gaia, and has birthed itself as a passageway of the fifth dimension. Today, you could say, and you would be absolutely right in saying this, today, Earth has leapt into the fifth dimension completely and fully. We have left behind the transition stage of the fourth dimension. I don't know how many decades ago, definitely over 2 decades, when JadeFire had once channeled that we would move into the fourth and then we would move into the fifth. I remember telling a few people, I don't know whether we'll be alive for that. I cannot believe that today we are sitting here to celebrate this birthing. I am just thrilled and delighted to be alive. This cosmic portal uses the two concepts that are so human, because they are so human created, the two concepts of space and time. It is an extraordinary opening in space that JadeFire says is even shorter than a straight line. JadeFire says your physics has always taught you that the shortest way between 2 points is a straight line. And we are here to tell you that a portal is even shorter than a straight line. He says you have always visualized portals as round, almost tunnel-like. And he says, in a sense, that is true. But he says you have not understood why artists have been inspired to present portals in this manner. What the artist's intuition and higher creative mind has picked up, and what now NASA shows us as pictures, because believe it or not, scientists have now agreed that portals exist. NASA agrees that portals exist. truly, again, years and years and years ago, JadeFire had said, humanity is moving to a point when science and spirituality will agree with one another. And in so many ways, I can see that taking place now. So this round that we see is the bending of the fourth and the fifth dimension. The fourth dimension time and the fifth dimension space bends onto itself so radically that it creates this round gateway, this round opening, this round tunnel of energy that is a cosmic portal between one area of space and another area of space, where you reach at the same moment that you start. If I am here and I am through that portal, I'm not even ever aware that I'm through the portal, because before I can be aware, I am here, but I am there simultaneously, because space and time has bent upon itself, creating therefore this round, conical, what appears to be conical from a distance shape. Many of us have been participating in the crystalline consciousness activation, and today JadeFire explains that in great detail as well from the cosmic portal viewpoint. What we have been doing as participants is we have been strengthening the magnetic field of Earth. And he says one event always leads into another, into a third. Nothing is exclusive to itself. We have been strengthening, deepening, empowering the magnetic field of the Earth, because this cosmic portal joins the magnetic field of the Earth to the magnetic field of the cosmic sun. And we needed this magnetic field of the Earth to be very, very, very strong, so that this portal could come into creation. JadeFire says many portals are short-lived. They open and they do their work and they disappear. Just as they birthed themselves, they kind of fade out. But he says this portal shall live for at least 10 years. Which means, he goes on to say, the personal portals that we create shall live on for at least 10 years. We create them in this present now, and they remain strong for at least 10 years. He says every time you use your personal portal, and he shall explain that to us later. Every time you use your personal portal, it gets stronger and deeper and gets more power, which means it could last way beyond 10 years as well. We'll talk more about our personal portals later. There are two energies in the human collective consciousness besides space and time, and far more important than space and time, that have been used to create this portal. And I was a little surprised when he mentioned unity and love. And I was surprised because in the last few years, what we seem to have seen around the world has been often the farthest from unity and love. And here is JadeFire saying, in the collective consciousness of the human race, there was that strength of love and unity that enabled, facilitated the creation of this cosmic portal. And I was so taken aback by it, but a thought occurred to me that if, in spite of all the conflict that we experience and see and read about around us, in spite of all of that, if the collective consciousness of the human race has this strength of love and unity, how much stronger would this be if each one of us made a small attempt every day to stop ourselves from judging, from condemning, from disapproving? Because judgment, condemnation, disapproval, all of these come from a space that is not love, that is not unity. He says this leap into the fifth dimension has to be understood. Because it is going to give us cosmic powers, strengths that we never thought possible. But it's not only you and I that will get that. It's every single individual on earth. Because it's a cosmic portal for the human race. It is going to increase our ability to create. But it is going to do this in a very unique manner. When anyone now uses this power to create, which is now going to be a power in every single person, we are not going to create what we desire, whether it is material or not material. We're not going to create it by ourselves. What we shall be actually doing is bringing into our realities, bringing into our lives, people and events that will help us to co-create a reality that I choose. So it is your manifested reality, certainly. It is for you, certainly. But the factor of unity is now going to grow exponentially, wherein as soon as you manifest, you will draw into your reality people and events that shall help you to co-create that reality that you have chosen. Even in manifestation, this cosmic portal moves us away from being alone and separate to being cooperative, working for each other, sometimes even without knowing that we are working for each other. So be aware of this. And JadeFire says, be very aware of this, because you might sometimes forget to say thank you, because you might once again judge from a space of non-love and non-unity. You might judge that person who's coming for you, or that event that is coming for you, you might judge that as negative. And thus you shall lose that opportunity to show gratitude, that opportunity to recognize what someone or something has done for you. The reason why it is important to have done a lot of work on ourselves is we are going to draw these events and people who are going to cooperate with us. If enough work has not been done, the personal energies that we emit are not ascended enough, are not of adequate vibratory levels. We shall still be able to draw people and events for the manifestation, but we may not have the strength to not react. I am sure at the end of these 2 hours or so, you shall feel delighted and joyous, and you will want to share that experience with others, and please do. But do not share the channeling and the meditation. If they are drawn, if their inner voice says, this is something I must be a part of, they can contact me, they can register, and they can do this at any time. After all, this is here for 10 years, at least. But don't share the channeling and meditation, because you may be, out of the goodness of your heart, sharing it with someone who may not be ready. So don't go by outward appearances. Don't go by what you know of the person. Share your experience, certainly. And if they are drawn by your experience, if that inner being says, yes, this is for me as well, ask them to contact me. So let's take a few moments to say happy birthing to beloved Gaia. Happy birthing to our beloved Earth. and congratulations to the human race. Hearty congratulations to the human race. Well done. Oof. And she took the words out of our mouth. Admiration, respect, and love for the human race. Greetings, beloved ones. So much of the information that we desired to be conveyed to you has been ably conveyed by this beautiful one. But we wish to speak to you a little bit about the fifth dimension. You must know your new dimension. And you must know it even though you don't really see it. You can see length and breadth and height, but you cannot see time and space. But you know they exist. And time and space has a unique feature. Very, very distinct from length and breadth and height. Length and breadth and height are exact. They can be measured. If it is 5 meters for you, it shall remain 5 meters for anyone else who sees that object. 3 dimensions create objects. But there is something else that surrounds each object. You could almost say like a wrapping. But you can't see that wrapping. And what is unique is that time and space is not the same from person to person. You are all aware that the light that leaves a star several light years ago is seen by you today. Your perception of time makes you aware of the light now. But if there was someone standing upon that star that released that light so many light years away, that person would disagree with you, because that light would be visible to that person several light years ago. Time is what each one experiences it as. When you are joyous, the 2 hours seem to go by like 5 minutes. But if you were to be put into a dark, isolated cell, you would be sure that you were there not for 2 hours, but for several days. And space has this unique feature as well. You are seeing the body of our instrument. You are seeing it on your screen. But it's not on your screen. She is several miles away. Space and time is what you consider it to be. This here and there, this now and then, plays a part in your separation. Because everything that is here and close to here seems to be acceptable. And everything that is there, out there, is separate from you, not acceptable. When you hear abuse or scorn or condemnation, you might have heard it several weeks ago. But you could sit here right now and hear it again. Because you carried that moment with you. Time has come with you. And this is how you create your pain, your trauma. And because you return into human form time and time again, time is what you believe it to be. The abuse, the slavery, the torture, the lies, whatever. The joy, the love, the nurturing that you experienced. Who is to say how many lifetimes ago? You carry with you. You carry with you. And today comes a portal that helps you, if you should choose to take its help, It comes to help you to bend space and time. And the joy is, if you bend space and time enough, it collapses upon itself and ceases to exist. And this is the power of the fifth dimension. You have just entered it. So we are not going to be able to enlighten you about how you can bend space and time enough. But in small steps, we shall take you through this process in the weeks, in the months, in the years to come. But this is the fifth dimension, where space and time bends so radically, they collapse upon themselves and cease to exist. But till they exist, space and time create this portal along with love and unity. And in this portal, in this opening, in this wormhole in space, here and there, now and then, slowly but surely begin to lose all significance. Lose all significance. You can be here and there. You can be now and then. And this is the future of the human race. Even though it sounds magical, it sounds fantastical, it sounds out of a movie, and that to a fiction movie. Even though it sounds like that, that is the future reality of the human race. And when time and space collapses onto itself, the sixth dimension explodes into creation. Why do we say explodes into creation? The sixth dimension does not at present exist for you. Its potential exists, but there is no sixth dimension that exists for you now as we are speaking to you. When, as the collective consciousness, you have beaten the separation of here and there, now and then, there shall be an explosion of light. And in that explosion of light comes the sixth dimension with the potential of, listen carefully, the creation of worlds. Not your world, not anyone else's world, the creation of worlds. The human race can create worlds. And just as you thought so many, many years ago that the fifth dimension was a fantasy, something that you might only dream about, but you would not experience. And here it is. Are you thinking that the sixth dimension is too fantastical to be real? But in this fifth dimension, there is an element that we must not forget. And that is the element of cosmic light. You are able to see your earthly light because there is the presence of darkness. The presence of darkness makes you aware of the presence of light. As one proceeds deeper and deeper into the wormhole of the fifth dimension, darkness ceases to exist. Darkness ceases to exist. And it must. For if it continued to exist, the human race could create worlds in the sixth dimension, worlds of darkness. So as the human race traverses, journeys deeper and deeper into the wormhole of the fifth dimension, darkness ceases to exist. How then shall you be aware of light? This light that we speak of is the cosmic light. It has no dark. It has no dark. The shadows are cast by earthly light upon earth. There are no shadows cast by cosmic light. Cosmic selves and cosmic portals have no shadows. How then shall you recognize cosmic light? The fifth point, the fifth aspect that has created this cosmic portal is cosmic light. You can be aware of time and space. You can be aware of love and unity. But how, beloveds, shall you be aware of cosmic light? It cannot be seen by the human eyes. It cannot be perceived by the human senses. How will you know it? You know earthly light by the shadow. You know earthly light because of the darkness. You shall know cosmic light because it shall create ripples in the fifth dimension, ripples of light. These ripples shall change over time. At present, you are at the entrance of this wormhole, of this dimension. You haven't yet come even 1/3 into it. But as you move, and when we use the word you, we mean the human collective. As you move deeper and deeper into the fifth dimension, the kind of ripples that cosmic light shall throw, shall turn, shall transform, shall become different. The kind of ripples that you shall experience. You shall judge by your three-dimensional conditioned awareness. You shall judge by your three-dimensional consciousness that you have in effect left behind. But you are carrying that time with you. You are carrying that time with you. And you are also carrying that space with you. Events like what the world has just faced, a pandemic, other such events, shall be the ripples. The ripples that shall be cast upon the greed that capitalism is functioning out of, shall be significantly large ripples. There shall be ripples that shall be cast upon relationships. That shall be cast upon the propensity of the human race to lie, to cheat, to deceive, to betray. Recognize the ripples. If you judge them, you must be aware that you are bringing back the third dimensional space and time into the fifth dimensional consciousness. Chaos is required often to create an explosion of new creation. Don't get lost in the chaos. Empower it with cosmic light, for it is cosmic light. Each of these events and the persons involved, they are ripples of cosmic light, so that you can see the cosmic light in play. With each event, you shall learn a little bit more about bending time and space. With each event, you shall put into practice and experience love and unity. With each event, these ripples of cosmic light shall pull you deeper into the fifth dimensional tunnel. The head ceases to be important. The heart proclaims, it is now my time. Head and brain shall work for the heart, not against the heart. They shall not be oppositional forces anymore. But remember, you can carry space and time with you. Space and time is what you perceive it to be. For years, masters and guides have been urging the human race to live in the moment, to live in the now, because we could see the potential of this cosmic portal, and we could see the bending of time and space. You have to be ready for this. You have to be ready for this, because only through you will others be readied for this. You have to be ready for this. And so we come to this personal cosmic portal that has so delighted this little one. You shall be led through certain steps, which we ask you to follow very, very strictly. You will not be aware of this. But what you shall be doing through those steps is bending the time and space within you, and bending the time and space around you in the location that you shall choose for yourself. It cannot be done in one day. The personal portal that you shall create shall in reality be the summation of 9 smaller individual portals that you shall create in the same location. Every day, without a single day break. This is important. Every day, you shall create one small portal. At the end of the 9 days, the 9 portals shall start coming together without your aid, without your help. They start coming together and create one large portal. Its full energies come into activation 18 days after that. So you have 9 days of creation plus 18 days of activation. After that, your portal is ready. And you have to do nothing else after that. The moment you step into your portal, like a wormhole, your portal shall connect you to the cosmic energies of the creative sun. Without you having to do anything, you shall be able to bend time and space as you stand or sit or lie down in that location. And what you shall do there, the work you shall do there, whether it is material, whether it is spiritual, shall have the energies of the cosmic sun. You can create as many portals as you wish, but work upon only one location at a time. So if you have 5 rooms in your home and you wish to create portals in all 5, that is your choice. But you must work in one room at a time. And after 9 days, you can start on another. You can work in any location, whether it is your home, whether it is your business space, whether it is another area. But be aware of what you have already been told. That portal shall act as the 5th dimensional wormhole only for the person who has taken the responsibility of creating it. If you and your partner wish to take advantage, you and your partner must separately create the portals. It sounds delightful, we agree. But we remind you when time and space is bent, which it shall be in this creation, when manifestation is undertaken, whether it be manifestation for work that you do or for something personal that you desire, that is of no consequence. But do not forget, the global cosmic portal now ensures that manifestation shall be a cooperative event. You must have the strength. You must have the consciousness. You must have the 5th dimensional consciousness to recognize the people and the events, even if they should seem to be unpleasant. With every creation comes a very, very significant element of responsibility. And this responsibility is of vital importance in the 5th dimension, because the 6th dimension is the potential of creation of worlds. Work with all 5 of the elements: space, time, love, unity, cosmic light. Love is about kindness, compassion, forgiveness, gratitude, understanding, tolerance, happiness. Unity is about sharing, giving, receiving, holding, embracing, nurturing, never judging. Cosmic light is about creation. You shall find that your creativity shall burst forth. There is another ripple of cosmic light that you are likely to see in this year and in the coming years. Earthquakes and volcanic activities. The splitting apart of what was once solid and rigid and unforgiving and inflexible. The bursting out of all the darkness held within. People shall play their role as people must play their roles. Remember, people shall play their roles as people must play their roles. Recognize the ripples of cosmic light. Joy to your world. We celebrate the human race. And we are deeply grateful for the work that you have done on yourself, the work that you are doing for others, and the work that has held Gaia in deep embrace. The ascended masters have been with you far more than you know. And this cosmic portal, the global cosmic portal, shall help you to reach the ascended masters and their energies and their wisdom with an ease that you did not know earlier. Greetings from light. Greetings to light. I'm going to take a 2 to 3 minute break, have some water, and I shall return for the meditative exercise. You can also refresh yourselves, have some water, and return in 2 to 3 minutes. I am going to share my screen with you with a picture of a tetrahedron, which I've also made the DP for this meeting. This meditative exercise has to be done with your eyes open, with complete focus upon the tetrahedron. Whatever steps that I'm going to take you through, which I have written down as JF has guided me, have to be done with your eyes open, without losing focus upon the tetrahedron. I would recommend that you sit, because your focus will be sharpest when you sit for this meditative exercise. Let us begin. Follow my voice. Shadow frequencies that lie within us and that lie in the space, in the location that we are choosing to create the cosmic portal in, block the cosmic light from entering, but they are also the doorway to the cosmic light. The shadows are used to create the ripples of cosmic light. Dense vibrational energy that might exist within you, that might exist within the space, the location, shall first be transmuted into higher vibration energy, so that neither you nor the space is entrapped by unprocessed pain and toxicity. Love is at the very center of this creation. And as you continue to focus upon the tetrahedron, the heart chakra is going through a transformational shift. The energy of the tetrahedron is entering the heart chakra. Each time you create this portal, the tetrahedron grows stronger in your heart, and your heart becomes the center of creation. me be very aware, be conscious of this one fact, that you are creating as a cooperative event. It is in every sense of the word co-creation. Not only co-creation between you and the universe, but co-creation between you and the persons and events that shall help in this creation. As you continue to look into the tetrahedron, a funnel, a vortex of energy is being created. This funnel of energy comes out of the tetrahedron from its bottom peak and anchors itself into the physical space where you are creating your personal cosmic portal. This funnel of energy breaks through the ground, the earth, and enters a space deep beyond earth itself. And connects itself into the crystalline matrix of Gaia, which you can call the matrix of abundance. Continue to look deeply into the tetrahedron. Your focus creates a stronger funnel of energy. Give it time to break through the earth, through the ground, and enter and anchor into the crystalline matrix. You have to maintain your vibration throughout, and your focus upon the tetrahedron creates this vortex and allows it to remain open. No thoughts, no distractions, no sounds must take you away from the focus upon the tetrahedron. Till the vortex has broken through the ground and through the earth and anchored itself, continue your focus very sharply. This sharp focus can be maintained only by those who have reached a certain level of ascension. If there is a constant distraction, or you are constantly distracted by your thoughts, it is advisable to stop the exercise and return to it after a few weeks when you may be ready, when your energies may be ready. as soon as the funnel of energy has anchored now into the crystalline matrix, you are energetically looking at your soul mission through the tetrahedron. Do not lose focus. Do not attempt to think, to feel, to talk. Just look at the tetrahedron. Through this, you are now face to face with your soul mission. The portal will be created as per the guidance of your higher soul, who is in full awareness of your soul mission. You are encountering your soul mission and its energies for the very first time. This is an important moment, for it is a signature, a sign to the universe that you are now completely ready to activate the fullness of your soul mission, and that this fullness be used to create the cosmic personal portal. As you align yourself with your soul mission, you also draw in energetically your soul family and your monadic family that shall come in to create with you your desired manifested reality. Remember, they are your soul family, your monad family, and they come in to co-create with you what you have chosen, what you shall continue to choose for yourself. Members who come in to you shall change depending upon the reality that you choose to manifest, but they shall all be a part of your soul family, your monadic family. Give command now to the tetrahedron. Before I proceed, I command that you declutter my mind, my heart, my body. Declutter my space inside and outside. From your root chakra, a strong anchoring cord attaches itself to the tetrahedron. From your crown chakra, a strong anchoring cord attaches itself to the tetrahedron. You are anchored, grounded, and connected to the cosmic portal. Express thanks to Gaia for giving you permission to create your personal cosmic portal in her body. From your heart center, a vortex of energy is created, the tip of the funnel entering the tetrahedron. Command the tetrahedron. Strongly run the energy of forgiveness through my heart, my mind, my body, and my space. Give command to the tetrahedron. Deprogram me from all non-cosmic, non-universal awareness. Command the tetrahedron. Cut all cords that limit my ascension and evolution through the fifth dimension. With each command, a small space is being opened up, a space of cosmic light, of love, of unity, a space that can bend space and time. Through this small portal that has just been created, the energy, the creative energy of the cosmic sun enters into the space, the location that you have chosen. The tetrahedron begins to spin this energy into this location. Continue to focus upon the tetrahedron as it spins faster and faster, deepening the cosmic portal, connecting your personal portal to the global cosmic portal you have now in your consciousness the awareness of your soul mission, the creative energy of the sun, the energy of this fifth dimensional portal that you have created. You can step into the portal when its full activation is complete, and you shall instantly be traveling to that space in universe where you, your soul family and monad family shall bend time and space and bring into your reality your desire, your choice. Any desire, any choice that you make that can harm another shall not only be disrespected by the universe, but it shall close the portal instantly. The tetrahedron begins to slow down and gently comes to rest. It shall remain in this space till as long as this portal remains open. Remember, you have used space, time, love, unity, and cosmic light for this creation. And you shall use these 5 elements to create your manifested reality. Even if you should choose to use the cosmic portal created by you just for the purpose of personal well-being, rejuvenation of energies, you can do so. This portal does not always need to be used for manifestation. Its energies add to healing, to unburdening, to understanding, to cooperation, oneness, unity, and just rest, peace, calm, and harmony. There is no space that cannot be created into a cosmic portal. Enjoy your portals. Thrive in them so that your energies that are strengthened in this portal can embrace and enfold others. And creation is done. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming together for this wonderful event. Thank you.